Hey guys, what's going on? It's Matt, Turn 11 43. In today's video, I have blog video number 23 here on the PRR Keystone. Alright, so since the last time you guys have seen a blog video from me, it may not look like much has changed, but I've actually been doing quite a bit of work on the layout, and a lot of the work is actually centered around what you guys posted on in my last blog video. In the last blog video, I asked you guys a question about what kind of upper level I should do. Be a full upper level or have just a point-to-point trolley operation. And I posted the question both on YouTube, as you guys saw, and also on my Facebook page. And the responses were very well received, and you guys offered a lot of great suggestions. So let's go and take a look at what I did here. Alrighty, so if you guys didn't see my previous blog video, I'll go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a rundown as to what the trolley line looks like. So I'm going to pick up the tripod for this. So we have a trolley right over there, and then on each of these curves right there and then towards the back, I'm going to put bumpers on the ends, and then on the straights I'm going to have a couple of MTH passenger platforms. I'm going to go ahead and use those ones over there by that station. That's going to be pretty cool. And I'm going to have the trolley stop at the station and look like it's picking up people, so that'd be pretty cool. And then I'll have it continue on to the next stop, and that'd be pretty cool. So it'll be a point-to-point operation. It's going to be really cool. I'm going to like that a whole lot. So that's that. Pretty cool. Alright, so next up is something I've been meaning to do for quite a while, which is start screwing down my track. And you can't really see it very well from this angle, but these are the screws I went ahead and decided to use. These are number 4 flathead screws that you get on Amazon. And they're pretty nice. I got the 3/4 inch variety because my plywood is 3/4 inch. So they work pretty well. And I got 100 of them, and I've used pretty much all of them, so I have to order some more. But that's just how it goes. But I've been meaning to do this for quite a while, so better late than never, I guess. Alright, so next up on the subject of track work, there's another thing I've been thinking about doing for a while, and I'm now finally going to get around to it, which is on this outer loop I have, which is right here. I went ahead and on the forum I found a guy that he made a plan up of a 4x10 foot layout that used Lionel Fast Track, which is what I use, and he had 44.5 inch curves on it, which is something I didn't realize you could even do. It never even crossed my mind that what he did was he took 48 inch curves and he interspersed some 36 inch half curves in there to give him 44.5 inches, and it fit on the layout just fine. It was right at 48 inches, so it's close. It looks kind of like this, but it's really not too bad. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do, and it'll be nice because I'll be able to run some of the bigger engines. One of my favorite engines that I really want to get is a No Fucking Western J. So I'm going to, fingers crossed, that I can get this thing to work, and I'll eventually buy one. I really, really like that engine a whole lot. So hope for the best here. Alright, lastly we'll go on to track work again, and this is the view I showed you when I started this video, and it may not look too much different, but let me go and pick up the tripod here. Look a little different now? Yeah, I went ahead and started on my engine facility, so let's take a peek at this. Alright, so we're on the back section of the layout now, and so the engine facility is going to start right in this area here where the switch is. And I'll go ahead and pan to the left here in a second, and we'll go ahead and take a look at that. So just to give you a general idea of eventually what's going to be back here as well, I'm going to have a set of crossovers where the legacy remote is. So that way when I'm running trains, I have another set on the other side. And when I'm running trains, when I cross them over, I have a problem because they'll be running in the opposite direction, and there's no easy way for me to change the direction of the trains without backing them through the crossovers. Here they are back here. There's one there, and then another one to the left. And I usually run the outside train clockwise and the inside train counterclockwise. So when I change them, they would be running the opposite direction, and therefore the only way for me to turn them around is to back them through the crossovers, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that by throwing a set over here. But anyway, let's get back to the engine facility. Alright, so right here we have kind of the main body of the engine facility right here. So there's a switch just off your screen here to the left. And I have two tracks. So the track where the F3s are, that just goes straight back, and then the curved part of the switch goes where these two SD70s are. And the main idea here was to be able to put ABAs on here. So like the F3s, F7s, those kind of things. I could do AAs if I wanted to, like an E7 or E8, something like that. I couldn't do a B in it because it wouldn't fit. There's not enough room here. But the big idea was for the ABAs, because you know what, they're a royal pain to get on and off the track, and it also clears up a lot of shelf space, which is nice. And that was kind of the general idea, and this originally was all it was going to be, was just these two tracks. But I went ahead and threw something else in while I was screwing around with some tracks, so I'm going to show you that. Alright, so the track I was talking about was where this F7 is. This is a near central F7 set from Lionel. Beautiful set. And so we have the main facility here, which this is still mock-up. I don't have the correct track. I'm going to use the fast track like I've been using, but I use real tracks just because I had the switch. But originally I was just going to have a curve here, and I wasn't going to have this extra track at all. But I figured, why not at least try it? So it does fit, and therefore that's what I'm going to do. That way I can get some extra parking out of it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a engine house. Let me set this down. So I'm going to put an engine house on this particular section. And I'm not sure whose engine house I want to buy. I can buy Lionel's or MTH's. And what I'll do in this video is I'll link in the description a link to each engine house, and you guys can let me know in the comments what you guys think on that, whose engine house I should buy. And then another thing I'm going to do is kind of also make this for steam as well. And I'm going to do on the back there, you see a gas station back over there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that, and then I'm going to put a water tower over there. I'm going to get one of the Broadway Limited water towers, you know, different brand, you know, they're mostly known for HO, but they did an O-scale water tower, so I'm going to get one of those. Got sound. It's really pretty neat. So I'll get one of those and put that over there, which will be pretty cool. And now there's another thing I was thinking about, and I'll go ahead and show you that, and I'm going to need you guys' opinions on this. So let me know what you think, and I'll show you about it. Here we go. Alright, so what I need you guys' opinions on is, should I do another section to this engine facility? What I could do is I could get rid of this transfer dock and the associated track with it. The track that I would put here would be an abandoned track, which I think that'd be kind of neat, but I don't know. I could also, like I said, make this another section to the engine house. So probably what I would do, I really could put a switch here, but it'd be a little tight. I mocked it up one time. It'd be a little tight, so what I would do is I'd take it off the main line here, and then I'd get rid of the transfer dock, which, by the way, I finally converted this to LEDs. It looks pretty good. But what I would do is I would get rid of this, and then I could do another pair of spurs. So that way I can store some more engines on here, which would be pretty cool. So let me know what you guys think. Should I keep the industry, or should I get rid of the industry and put more locomotives on here? Which, honestly, I'm leaning towards locomotives just because, you know what, I'd rather have the shelf space on the wall for my passenger cars or freight cars or whatever. But let me know what you guys think, and I'd be curious to hear your thoughts and opinions on it, because the thoughts and opinions really did very well when I decided to do this. So you know what, I'll ask you guys again. So let me know what you think, and that's all I have for this blog video, guys. So until the next one, I'm Matt, Trend of 43. Take care. We'll see you around. Bye-bye.